then popping up. It's like, bro, I don't need that every day. What are you doing? Chill out. All right, so now everything's back up. We should be good to go back into some Elite. I feel like I was still docked. I'm hoping I was still docked because that would be preferred. Let's see. So how many other things that we need are opened? Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Dope. Dope, 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 dope. Dope, 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 dope. Dope, 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 dope.
Perfect.
Dopa, dopa.
Dopa.
Okay, I think we have everything we need. Let me get back to Inara. Close. Close. Why do I have so many tabs open? This is the way my brain works. Like, oh, you got tabs? Bet.
More tabs.
There's no such thing as too many tabs. Have more. Because of reasons. All right, so now we got liquid oxygen set up. I think we're good. We can launch and then get ready to close the VR request immediately because they're going to be like, Meta VR, Index VR. I'm going to have to close both. Voices, pre-made, but you may want to bind to your liking. Which contraption? So voice attack come with pre-made commands. Do I have to buy them? Oh, yeah, you don't have to bind anything. You have to open your bindings because voice attack needs to basically run macros to make your game work the way that it should. So you have to take your current bindings and basically it'll duplicate them and then make its own. This contraption is the track IR, is what allows me to look around in game and then actually have it follow my head. So like when I look around and you see it looking around, that's what the track IR does. Me. Appreciate the follow. Ian, thanks much. All right. Give it a second because sometimes it doesn't immediately connect to Frontier servers. Dope. Private group. Mine. Also, Shep with the heart me. Appreciate you. I didn't even see it earlier.
Commander.
What voice pack are you using? We have 16 installed. There's a lot of them. We have Carino, which is Marina Sirtis, aka Deanna Troi from Star Wars Trek The Next Generation. Then we also have Worf, Michael Dorn. He's the voice of which
System
one? Legion.
software integration complete.
Vega is Data or Brent Spiner. Eli is Q or John Delancey. We have a series of voice packs. We have Apollo, who is me, who is themed on NASA's Apollo missions. There is Midnight, who is also, I feel like, in a Doctor Who. I can't remember the actor's name on top of the head. Then we have Orion, who is voiced by William Shatner. So yeah, we have a lot of voice packs. For example, give me a NASA fact.
Did you know that the toaster in your kitchen contains a more powerful computer than the one used by NASA to send astronauts to the moon? I mean, if they really went. But that's neither here nor there. It only had 64 kilobytes of memory and operated at 0.043 megahertz. Your cell phone is more powerful than that.
Sheesh.
Your calculator is more powerful than that.
Sheesh.
Your Belgian waffle maker is more powerful than that.
Maybe.
Chat. You know, I like NASA facts.
Me too.
Hopefully you do too.
All right, liquid oxygen, what we got? Stephenson Station, 55 light years. They still got 12,000 of them. We can do that. 1,000 light seconds is a lot more than I want, preferably. So we got Big Man Orbital, 786 light seconds. I feel like we're going that much different. We might as well just stick with where we're at. But Melvin Terminal, 879 light seconds. They're all so far, man. Now we're at 60 light years for this one, 5,747, I think. might be enough. We go clear it out, right? Because then we can also pay those stupid. Yep, 5,000 is plenty. So if we go to, which one was it? This one? 60 light years, 38 light seconds. Yes. Oleg V. For Canada. Now it's 3 hours ago, so I feel like they should still have some of this. So let's get this squared away, and then make some trips. 60 light years shouldn't be too many jumps. I do like that it still had my previous bookmarks in. That was nice. All right, so let go. Let me out. 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 Wow, 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 wow.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Corvette better for you. Landing gear. Retract landing gear.
Landing module retracted.
How much cargo can the Corvette haul, Brock? I'll wait. Less than the cutter. I know that much, but I was just waiting to see if they knew. Engage jump.
Jumping to light speed.
Oh man, I forgot to get gas, but this is gonna suck. It's only 3 jumps. We need to sit at one of these. I was hoping to kind of get into the conversation of the fact that Elite has a very large amount of ships that are very focused on specific tasks. So while the Corvette may be a great ship to take out into
Hull
battles
integrity is
and
within
fight
limits.
people, and it's got
All
a
other
great
systems are at normal
hull that can
levels.
take a lot of damage, is it going to be used for hauling like I am right now? Probably not. So I
Warning.
wouldn't use it for that purpose.
Completing system scan for cartography. Stand by.
Uh-oh. Launch the co-pilot. Launch the co-pilot. There we go.
Starting the ED co-pilot main process.
I see you,
Please
Jonathan.
stand
What up? How you doing?
The ED co-pilot.
I'm waiting for her to
process
launch
is
so I can
starting.
find out whether or not we need to jump to a different system before we jump to the next place. Because if I jump that way, I'm not jumping back. I don't have that capability. Just wait to hear her talking. Where you at, lady? What? I said what? Not up.
Good afternoon.
There we
Just
go.
starting everything up here.
Sweet.
Please stand by.
Please stand by.
Last tick was 23 hours and 24 minutes ago
Word.
at 2037.
Word. Bloop.
Startup sequence is complete. I hope you have something really fucking mind-blowing in store for us today.
I mean, I do. What do you got against me right now?
We're in Col 285 sector FTHQ A48H5.
Mm-hmm.
We're aboard Howley Boy, your Imperial cutter.
Holly boy.
The maximum jump range for this ship is 29.03 light years.
Okay.
The best destination for a Adder is Col 285 sector AG-EE C12-18, which is 23.95 light years from you. Head to Shea Legacy, a Coriolis starport that is 444 light seconds from the star.
Next system en route.
Okay, there you go.
Next system en route.
Selecting next system on route.
She gonna say anything yet? We're gonna find out on the jump. Engage jump. Making bold moves. May I have to call the fuel rats in a second? Engage jump.
Jumping. Warning.
Frameshift drive charging.
This may suck. We're gonna find out shortly.
Jumping to next system.
We're jumping to call
Maximum
285
velocity
sector
engaged.
EGEC 12-13. Fuel levels now at 13.7%. Might be time for a top-up, Commander.
Maybe.
This star we are jumping to is suitable.
Yes.
Warning.
Subsequent star
Key
in our route.
systems are at optimal levels. Readying for exit now.
We're now one jump from Col 285 sector GC to 24-9.
We're good. So we could have made it. We could have made it. I was worried. No, she don't.
Fuel sync disengaged.
We are not bottoms.
Engage jump.
1, 2, warning. 3,
Frameshift
4,
drive
1, 2.
charging.
Oh, sorry. Jump drive engaging.
She just said it. Oh no, I'm not listening now. We didn't hear that. We didn't hear that.
Leaving system.
Jumping to Col 285 sector GCIB 24-9.
Engage.
Our next star is scoopable.
All integrity is within limits. All other systems are now at normal levels. Warning.
Why are you warning me about everything, bro?
Compiling system
We have
scan
reached
for
our target
cartography.
destination.
Fuel scooping.
Body B4 in this system has unidentified biosigns. Commander, shall we go check it
Fuel
out?
scoop
No.
disengaged.
We will not be checking it out. Appreciate the offer, though. It's very kind of you. I wonder if I can bookmark it from here. Yes. Dope.
We have a friend request from Commander Fox
I don't know who the
0T.
hell that is. I don't accept random friend requests. Come on. Verkodanov. Oleg V. Verkodanov. Disengage cruise.
Disengaging Super Cruise.
Perfect. Almost had to do a loop of shame. Request docking.
Requesting landing pad.
Commander, landing pad 39 is located at 4 o'clock at the front when entering the slot with green lights to your right.
Landing gear.
Touching down. Landing permitted. Set down on landing pad 39.
Holy shit!
Landing gear deployed.
Ooh, boy. I don't think I came in that hot into a system in a long time. Good lord. That was super hot. Bro, if y'all don't let me land, if you don't shut up.
This is our first visit to this station.
All right, I see you,
Commander.
Brittany. I typically only accept friend requests from subs, just because games typically have a max on how many you can have.
Report to station services for more information, Commander.
And I have been doing it that way since I started on Twitch when I had 1,000 followers. I'm lucky enough to right now have 103,000. I don't think Elite's friends or I don't think any friend list gets that massive. So it's not a personal thing. Don't take it personally. But we do still have a bunch of people that you can hang out with in the Discord that if they are on my friends list and you play with them and then you still get to play, it all balances out. I think. That's how we've been keeping it thus far. That's a way to like get around the rule that I've tried to keep in place out of fairness. What was I here for? We are here to get the water. The liquid oxygen. Thank you. Ooh, speaking of, before I do anything, actually, let me check and see what their outfitting is about. What's your outfitting like? What's your outfitting like? What's your outfitting about? What's your outfitting about? What's your outfitting about? Okay, I'm good. So let's see what we got. Would, if I were to change anything, would I change? I feel like I wanted to get the size 5 bot weave. I don't think I've seen anywhere that had one. Yeah, we keep going to places with 6s. 0 5s. Yep, hull mass exceeds 5 by weave. So we couldn't go down to a 5 if we wanted to. So we're at the lowest possible shield. If I was bold, I would run this with no shield. I'm not that bold. I need to... Is there a way to engineer fuel scopes? I don't think so, but that doesn't mean it's not a possibility. Shield cell banks, hull reinforcements, module reinforcements. I really wish I could change one of these to more cargo racks. So I feel like we have all of the cargo we could use right now. I mean, I could use some more. So I know we can make it higher, but I feel like that I would have to take that cargo rack out to add another 64, which would get us to 760. I'm not taking out my byweave. I'm not taking out a shield gen. That's just not gonna happen. I can't. And I wish there was a way to engineer cargo racks. That would be so dope. Oh man, I'm so mad at that. Cause I want more space, but I'm not going shieldless, fam. Every time I would try, I would have. You know how many times I would have crashed and wrecked my shielding? No, I'm not in the mood for that. It's in the shipyard. What ships you got? What options do you have available? They got a Type 9 heavy. Let's see what happens. Stored copy in the Type 9. It's gonna be a boat, but
We're aboard your unnamed Type 9 Heavy.
this is where I end up
The
having
maximum
problems in
jump
the league.
range
Cause I
for
just be
this
buying
ship
ships.
is 9.15 light years.
I just be buying ships for nothing. I don't know why. It's there. It's like, I'm gonna do it. All right, cool. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. Lightweight alloys. We definitely need that to be lightweight. Power plant. Am I trying to rock with a 6C? I don't really think so. I would prefer a 6D. Thrusters, we definitely cannot be playing around with the thrusters. Not in this thing.
Commander, I recommend you quit and then reopen outfitting once you
bro.
have completed
Nah,
your module
bro.
changes, in order for me to accurately
Isn't
track
it
the
size
stored
6?
modules.
It is a size 6. Replace module. Which ones do we have? Yeah, we don't have a size 6 SCO. We could just go with the 6A right now. Right now. We may just sell this shit, but I want to see what we can do first. I want to see whether or not we can get some basic kitting done on it that'll make me happy with it. Power distributor, we definitely need a better one. I would go 6C just because, or 6D, but they don't have a 6D. All they have is a 6A and B. I like A rating stuff, but I feel like the more you A rate, the less distance you have, which kind of sucks. Now we could get that engineered 6D, 46 minutes. We're going to be coming back here multiple times, so we could just do this now and then have it brought here. Bet. So now we're going to have a de-engineered. It's going to put us a little bit more, a bunch of stuff actually, which is nice. Then we're gonna have sensors. We need the D's. Throw some D's on it. I got me some new sensors. What's the size? Was that a size 5? No. Why would you even show me a 5? Why would you even show me? How dare? See, it's a little better integrity, a little bit more power draw. Screw it. I don't think I need the sensors, but too late, man. Too late, man. Now we go into here because this is where we got to get silly. So like will they let us get a size 5 shield gen? Let's see. Not the cell banks. Wrong button. We could go a 5. We can go a 5 by weave. Can we go a 4? We go down to a 3? Golly. Okay, no, we couldn't. Fours couldn't go 4. We could go for a 5 though, it looks like. So we can go to the 5 by weave. 4.13, 14.13 versus, I mean, it's the same value. Swap to this. Sell the 6E, drop down to the 5C. I ain't nobody say anything about squadrons, bro. Mind your business. Mind your business. All right. Planetary approach suite, super cruise assist. Move this. Swap module down there. Then we got the 3s,
Are you ready
4s.
to be NASA'd? Another benefit of Cape Canaveral in Florida being NASA's launch site is that if NASA launches its rockets eastward, they can take advantage of the Earth's rotation. Talk about efficiency. That's just impressive.
It is.
You know, I like NASA facts.
Me too.
Hopefully you do too.
I do. All right. So now we're actually sitting on...
Contacts.
Let me swap this page real quick down here. There we go. 348.64 in the fuel. So we move this. We swap here. This. We swap to here. And then this we replace. Do they have an 8? They do. Bet. And this we do. Wait a minute, is that somewhere else or here? Okay, that is stored here. Cool, cool, cool. Why do we store that
Set
and
a
not sell
search
that?
string first, Commander.
Dope. Oh, it doesn't sell for anything, that's why. Buy it back. We might as well. It didn't cost anything. So now we replace module with a size 8. Find equip. Store current module. I mean, it doesn't sell for anything, so dope. Dope.
Dope.
All right. Let's see what we got. We get another 4 for 16. Damn. That is wild that out of the gate we have 756. Now, mind you, that's only 60. Not even 60, 58. No, is it 60? Because it's, yeah, 696. So that's 60. 60 cargo more, but that's still 10 trips is 600. 11, 660. So 12 trips, we make a free trip, basically. That's kind of dope. If we could have gone down to a size 4, I definitely would have gone down to a size 4. But like 756 out of the gate, is it going to fly like a boat? Yes. We're already flying a boat with the cutter anyways. The engine boost is not going to sound as good. That makes me sad. Now, we could swap this out just for like 1 or 2 trips. Just so that when we get back to our system, we can go and do a surface scan on the system. Dope. Also, since this is in that other location, we can get this here Oh yeah, and it's been engineered. Yeah, that's good. So since we're already gonna be waiting for that other stuff, anyways, just deliver it. So then we go get one trip. I think we are swapping out the distribution, the power distributor with a 6C that has been pre-engineered. Life supports is a D-rated. Frameshift drive SEO is already good. Thrusters are B-rated. I would like some A's just because we want to have as good a thruster as we can physically put on this thing out of principle. They don't have A-rated here, so we're going to have to find them somewhere else. Power plant, I probably should upgrade as well. I was avoiding switching to a higher tier power plant just because we're at 6E right now. If we go to a 6C, we lose some of the mass, which is probably going to be good for the thrusters. We also gain some speed. Just a little bit of speed. And the jumps, that's where it's going to be a problem. The other one's max is like 29 and then 20 for the jumps. So we got to do something about that frameshift drive. Even though it's A-rated, I'm curious if the D-rated actually goes further out of principle. Nope, they don't even have a D-rated SEO. And none of those would be better. We'll go back, double check the power plant. So, yeah, upgrading the power plant does give us more range, so we definitely want to go look for a 6A. Best location, power plant.
Specify the size and class of power plant required, Commander.
6 Alpha.
The best destination for a 6A power plant is HIP 73293, which is 42.63 light years from you. Head to Matthaus Orbor Station, a Coriolis starport that is 55 light seconds from the star.
Not bad.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave. Please close station services and retry your request, beloved.
Ooh, I don't want to fill up necessarily now. Plot route to that location. How dare you?
Setting course for HIP 73293.
That is really cool, man.
We will reach our destination in 3 jumps.
Let's go. So at least we know we can come back here and get the stuff we need. It's gonna be 3 jumps. We might have been able to get some more stuff, but I mean, instead of 696 having 756 is pretty solid.
Ship restraints withdrawn. Watch for oncoming
Track landing gear.
passing through the airlock.
Retract landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
Nice. Yeah, the engines don't sound as nice on boost, but don't even care. We can make it work. Oh yeah, we definitely need that power distributor. All right, so we were at 60, they were down, or 600, now we're down to 579. Actually, no, we were at 60 plus 85. We're closer to 7 after all the upgrades we just bought. Engage jump.
Jumping.
Frameshift drive.
Find the warehouse, basically. Watch you play, just re-download it. Smart, Ian. Smart. This game is dope. It's a great choice. Transmitting. 3, 2,
Jump
1.
initiated. Heading to pole 285 sector ABKB 23-8.
ABKB.
All systems check out. No unusual activity.
So we're looking at about 40-ish minutes, and then we'll hop over to some marathon so we can do some extracting for the day. Following on Elite Dangerous talk, good to have you, Dragonborn. It was right there. I can't see a Dragonborn and not do it.
Information. Cartography
Body
update.
B3 in this system has unidentified biosites.
I don't remember the specific words because I don't think I ever understood the words, but appreciate the follow. Engage jump.
Charging frameshift drive.
Charging.
Oh man.
Vectors.
Jump initiated. Heading to call 285 sector, ULB 22-2.
You know how serious it was? I got none of the required stuff that you typically get with a new ship. I didn't get any chaff launchers, which, I mean, I get chaff launchers on every ship because when you're fighting against AI and they lock on,
Critical.
you
We're
want
now
to
one jump from hip
Man, it's 70 degrees, man.
732.
Shut up with the temperature critical. On the nonsense.
You can find Boron by surface prospecting.
Jump lift, next jump. Man, this thing is turning. Yeah, the turning like a boat is a thing. We'll do better pitching than yawing. Engage jump. Engage jump. What am I in? Type 9. Initiate jump. Engage jump. Hyperspace jump. Is anybody just stop listening to me right now? Engage jump.
Charging frameshift drive.
Charging.
How dare you?
How dare you? And yeah, I would love to walk around this ship. I can't wait. I still feel like that's the thing that they're going to be doing. Like, they're going to be adding the ability to walk around your ships. I don't expect that that's not even possible. I refuse to believe
Jumping to
that that's not a thing they would do.
73293.
Compiling data for cartography.
If you haven't already changed your mind, head over to Matt House Orbis Station to visit that outfitters to buy that 6A power
Do I
plant
not
you
have
were
a
looking
fuel
for.
scoop? That explains a lot. Yes.
Fast is fine, but accuracy is everything. In a
Is it
gunfight,
Obers?
you need to take your time, in a hurry. Quieter.
Yep, overs. Cobra 3 for exploring systems. Ain't a condo when I gotta make some money. Hey, do what you do. Nothing wrong with getting paid. Do 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 do. Okay, I love how clear this cockpit is. Just being able to look up and get a pretty solid view all around is pretty dope. Appreciate the follow or the likes, GoPhoto. Thank you much. Or GoPhoto, I don't want to mispronounce. Alright, let's tilt it. I feel like I understand the angle we got to hit that from since I see where the planet is. Yerp, yerp, yerp. Let's just go out. Angle in. I don't even know what you
Confirmed
just
your
thought I said.
hotness.
What game is this game? It is Elite Dangerous. Disengage, Cruz.
Disengaging.
Go for it. I see you came back in the game. The name of the game is EliteDangerous. It is right above my head. We're going to be playing a different game in a little bit, and you'll see it up there again. We're in that game as well.
This is the Flight Operations Department. Please comply with established docking procedures, Commander. Request denied. Maintain approach and resubmit within range.
I just did.
Commander, you will find landing pad 25
So that's the
at
thing.
5 o'clock at the back. Keeping green
I
lights
see
to
now
your
that
right.
multiple
Take that in
times.
nice and slowly.
Power to the shields, Commander.
Yes. Interesting, because that's multiple time that I've requested docking, and I rarely ever have an issue requesting docking. So like seeing that, it was just like, nah, you're good. It's like, excuse me.
Approach is good. Maintain current heading.
This is my max speed with landing, without landing gear down. Golly, this thing is slow. Deploy landing gear.
Gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed. Boo doo boo doo boo boo. Boo 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 boo. It's a warehouse that someone put thrusters into, basically.
1,000 meters from touchdown.
Because bro is not not moving gently. Let me go slow and slow. I'm gonna go as slow as I can. We'll get there eventually.
This is our first visit
Oh,
to
boy.
the station, Commander.
Oh
Go
boy.
explore a little.
Would you like me to
Perhaps
perform
find the public baths.
No.
You are starting to smell a little funky.
Ground crew.
I'm starting to smell funky. I will eject you. AI.
Welcome, Commander. How can we assist you today?
Alright, so hit the outfitting. Imagine turtle with thrusters. Oh, I have had a type before. This has been a minute. I'm trying to figure it was the type 10 because I feel like during one of the Thargoid missions, I just had a ship that had I just kitted with nothing but passenger bays. I was like, let me get every passenger bay you can get, and it's just a stupid amount of them. Okay, so let's see. Utilities. Yeah, we're gonna need at least shield booster.
Specify the size and class of shield booster required, Commander.
Cancel.
Commander, I recommend you quit and then reopen outfitting once
Nope.
you have completed your module changes, in order for me to accurately track the stored modules.
Nope. Not gonna do that. Oh, great. Too much power. Much better.
Commander, I recommend
Shields
you quit and
offline.
then reopen outfitting once you have
Shields
completed your
online.
module changes, in order for me to accurately track the stored modules.
New colonies, new opportunities. Thinking about heading out there. Tempting, but I like my cushy trade routes right here. You. Maybe. Fresh markets, new economies. If you get in
Oh,
early,
yeah, it sells for nothing. I might as well just leave it there then.
if you survive long enough. Had some of those
Go
colonies struggling
back.
with supplies.
Alright, so we got the 6A frame for ship's drive. We probably didn't need to get the
Well, you go ahead.
The 6A power plant. I wonder if they have a 6D. 6D only goes up a slight amount. 21.2 overall if we get that one versus 21.13. We get 0.07 light years. It's not that serious. Now the thrusters we will be replacing if they have it. Nope. Disrespect. Ah well, they don't. Frameshift drive is fine, line support is fine, power distributor. I feel like we are waiting for a 6D back at the other station that we're going to be going back to a couple different times. So we'll leave that be for now. Actually, let's check this and make sure that we're not silly, because I feel like it, yeah, it's not a lot. 21.58 versus 21.13. I mean, it's not a lot of difference, but difference is still difference. We don't have, do we have, nope, no 6D sensors, so we can't go down to the best for the distance. I might have to get some trash level of fuel scoop just to have a fuel scoop so that we don't get fully locked. Oh, the Type 10, this is a Type 9. Just for hauling purposes. I don't think the Type 10 can have the same amount of cargo space, so I wanted to make sure to get it as nice as possible. Now we could swap out that bi-weave with, I don't want to. I'm saying it out loud and I'm like, I don't want to do it. We could swap that cargo rack here because the size 3 is only 8 cargo. Now, I don't think we're going to get a fuel scoop that is good at a 3A. It's 0.18 tons per second. Right now, yeah, 7D is 0.71. We are not pushing for that size of fuel scoop, but we definitely need a fuel scoop. Am I cool with going from 756 down to 740? Because then we're only 44 difference. I can 748. 748 is still over 50 difference. So if we can get a size 3 fuel scoop and kit it, there's no difference in anything here except for the amount of scoop rate. When we lose a little bit of power draw, but I don't care because it's a minimal amount of power draw that I don't really care as much for. But we can't not have a fuel scoop in a ship this big. Like just on the trip here, we almost were worried that we might have to call the fuel rats. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. Yeah, none of these result in better jump range, but I feel like there's nothing I can add that's going to give me more jump range other than like mass. And I feel like that's going to be engineering these. I really do still want to boost these thrusters, but not right now. We're going to have to, we might be able to do a little bit to the frame shift drive, but I don't think I have much that we're capable of yet. Utility mounts, we got the shield boosters, and that's good enough for now. If I were to get rid of that shield entirely, I mean, I'm tempted to get rid of the shield entirely just out of principle because more, but also I don't want to, I feel like every time I do something like that, I set myself up and I inevitably do the thing that I'm avoiding doing. So let's not. That's not. Frame drive. I don't even think, we actually do have enough. So let's see where we start with the jump range.
The maximum jump range for this ship is 21.13 light years.
All right, 20.12, 21.13 is the best. I'm not gonna look at it till we get done with this. One more. I don't think we'll even be able to touch the next one because of resources. Oh, we can. Dope. Go to space game, it really is, Lama. I was not expecting to get to tier 3 with this. 21 to 28. I feel like we're right in the range of the cutter right now. We are back in the range of distance that we had with the cutter in the first place. But we have more cargo space. Dope. extra though. Also go to VR game, actual and factual. This is literally the best. If you have a flight stick, you can't get a better VR game. For real, for real. For real and true. Like, it doesn't exist type shit. Damn, we got a little bit. All right, we're in a better situation now. Let's go. Search and rescue, material trader, administrative. Who can I talk to pay these bounties on my head right now? I got fines, man. Let me pay these fines, bro. We need to, we probably need to be tighter with them here. Razafrag. That's the creator of ED Copilot, so that's dope. Commodities market. What do we have there? Yep, none. I didn't think so. I had a hope, man. I had to check, man, not a principle. What do we got? Yeah, this is all we needed to do is hop here to get this done. We got the mission board. I'm not worried about missions. Commodities. We can't get any commodities. None of them were needed for our current location or the stuff we're working on. Galaxy map. Galaxy map.
Can do.
I think that is literally the place that we were just at. Stored ships. Yep, that's it. Did we add this place to the bookmarks yet? Is the question.
I took the life of a bounty hunter. It beats being hunted.
We did. Dope.
Setting course for Col 285 Sector GC-I B24-9. We will reach our destination in 2 jumps.
So I think it was 3 jumps to get here. So just that one, just the engineering and the upgrading set us up for a little bit more success. Let me double check starport services, make sure I can't do anything in the outfitting to boost a little bit. We got a very tiny fuel scoop, but it's a fuel scoop, which is better than no fuel scoop. I do still want to boost the thrusters, but at this point, I'm not taking too many chances. Frameshift drive, engineered a little bit, life support, power distributor. We got the other power distributor going back to the other location. We got the sensors. I probably should have saved those for the sensors that are the right size, because I feel like we also requested the other sensors to get back. But worst case scenario, we just don't. But in the meantime, we did. We bound. In the meantime, we bound. I'm not even loading around the pad, bro. What are you talking about? I think y'all just like threatening people because I'm not even remotely in the position for y'all to be like, hey, clear the pad, bro. It is. Good to see you, fam. It's been a while. How you been? What's happening? I haven't talked to you in ages. Sorry for the focus mode. Come on. Just balance this back. Engage jump. Engage jump. Initiate jump.
Frameshift drive engaging.
I think they just playing with me, bro. They're listening and like, we just mess with you. Good. We're not gonna give you none of that. We not giving you nothing. We not giving you nothing.
Jumping to Col 285 Sector
Now
NBC 12-11.
engaged.
Do the best I can.
This
Inside.
star isn't
No.
scoopable.
My
but
world
we can
is going
scoop
as well
the
as can
star
be.
after
Appreciate you,
this.
fam.
Key systems are at optimal levels. Readying for exit now.
Hopefully
We are now
you're
one jump
enjoying the
from
change.
Call
Completing
285 sector
system
GC
scan for
DeejayKnight
cartography.
B24-9.
It hurts so much to be on this kind of star that is not scoopable because rude. Oh shit, oh Jeezums. 9 years partner, man. 9 years partner. 10 years streaming. Engage jump. Engage jump.
Jumping.
Thank you.
Drive charging.
You're welcome.
You old now? Nah. You old? I'm not accepting old.
Jumping to Call 285 sector GCIB 20.
You are as old as you claim yourself to be. I will forever
This
be old
star
enough
we
to
are
know better,
jumping
young
to
enough
is
to not
stupid.
give a Can't deny the raising your hair and the beard are overpowering now. I mean,
Well,
that
this
don't mean
is
you
the
old.
system you wanted to visit. Where to now, Commander?
That just means you're a silver fox. You
Force
got
the
the
cannon to check for
you got the fancy
biologicals
hair.
are playing the fuck up at the moment.
Excuse me?
Unable to check for this system. You can find Boren by surface perspective.
Also, what's up, Samster? I feel like there's just a bunch of people who ain't been here in a minute, just showing up at once. I'm concerned. What happened? What I missed? Somebody raid down. You see? How's it in the father now? Hey, congrats, man. I've missed an update. I feel like the last update I got was the doggo. So it's been a while. Glad to hear, man. Glad to hear, man. Happy for you, bro. Hubbletown, that's a long way out. If I was bold right now, I would go check it out. Appreciate that resub. I'm mad the bot keeps giving it away. How dare you, bot? Like, can we just let it sit for a little bit? Although I do love the way that it phrases, your support is aged like a fine space wine, getting better with time. I like the rhyme. Sounds like something that I would pull out of the mind. Disengage, cruise.
Drives disengaged.
What up, Hinesworth? How you doing? Request docking. See, they just not be paying attention to me, man. They just be like, you were asking for docking, but we don't care, bro.
Commander,
We don't
landing
care,
pad
bro.
25 is located at 12 o'clock at the back when entering the
12
slot.
o'clock at the
Green
back,
lights to your
dope.
right.
What up, Mishaka? Good to see you. Cop the game, still learning, but it's pretty fun. Glad you're enjoying it, fam. That's the goal. It's the ultimate goal. Hell yeah. Welcome to Elite. Let go.
Find
Appreciate the
nickel by
follow.
surface prospecting.
You
This
followed
item can
my
also be found by mining
suggestion of
afterwards.
confident gaming. You hadn't followed yet. Let me go play. I was
Landing gear, Commander.
about to be silly. Yes. Yes.
Gear down.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Snake Eyes.
This is the way.
Like I care.
You know.
Scan detected.
You know it's the way. Out here playing. Out here playing. What is it about landing pad 25? Is it just that the larges are in the back? No, it's a large right there. How dare you, bro? Type 8 and it's always pad 10. Interesting. It was almost a perfect landing. I was almost happy with myself. Starboard services. Commodities. Liquid oxygen. Yeah, we're getting like 52 more of these every trip. That's just good.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
That was the idea. Now, I wish I could go to outfitting without having to go below the surface. It's not a lot of delay, but it's enough of a delay. When I'm ready to go, man, I don't want to have to delay. Let me out of here.
Let me out. Let me out.
Let me out. Quit playing. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. I wish you could pay to like speed up the trip. Like, they should be here by now. Like, for real, for real.
For real, for real.
Get it in here. Just throw it in the back. Oh, 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 oh. Just throw it in the back. Core internals. No, I don't think they had a better than the 7B. Otherwise, I would have gotten better than the 7B. So we're gonna have to do some engineering on these thrusters, life supports, a D-rated power distributor. I think the other one is still on the way. 10 minutes. I feel like that'll give us enough time to go take this load over to the other location and come back, and then be able to swap out the power distributor. And I feel like the sensors are already also on the way. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Gonna go play some gems. We'll see you next time. Hey, appreciate you stopping in and all, fam. Thanks much. Have a great one. Life support, friendship drive. I need the 7A thrusters at some point. Just because the thrusters are gonna make a difference. I am sad to have to drop the little bit of cargo for the fuel scoop, but at the same time, fuel scoop. Like, I don't think I need to explain fuel scoop. I feel like we're full up. Inventor.
Specify the size and class of frame shift drive interdictor required, Commander.
Shut up.
Confirmed, Commander.
I forgot that she listens to that. 5 jumps, that's not too bad.
Setting course for Col 285 sector DX-G B25.
Alright, let me bio real quick, like, and then I'm
We
gonna
will
head
reach
back.
our destination in 5 jumps.
Let me bio and then come back, bio and then come back. Burb. Can we talk about your spaceship insurance? I see what you did there. Well played. Burb.
Did you catch the Galnet update? Over 13,000 systems colonized already. Yeah, and nearly 1 billion units of cargo delivered. That's some serious logistics. Makes you wonder if Brewer Corporation is planning something bigger down the line. Bigger? They are practically building an entire second bubble at this point. I just hope they don't overextend. A few failed colonies and this whole thing could go sideways. Not to mention pirates. A bunch of barely defended outposts makes for easy pickings.
Alright, we back. This is back on. Tilted. Reset it. Reset it there. This is hooked up. No, why does it tilt this forward some? There we go. So now if we look here, we go down. It still is kind of rude, but not fully rude. Okay, there we go. You have to look really hard down.
Oakley dokily.
What?
Big Daddy.
I don't even know what you're talking about. 5 jumps. Back to our spot. We good. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum.
Landing coupler disengaged. Departure authorized.
Retract landing gear. Retract landing gear.
Retracting landing.
Thank you. Hey, we got a mountain dragon, 100 HP left on one of those shields. We need to wreck your boy. Wreck your boy. Wreck your boy. Wreck your boy.
Fine. I won't disturb you again.
Wreck your boy. Wreck your boy. Fine, gained. Reckless flying. I was fine. I was good.
We didn't find anything on you this time.
You're not gonna find anything on me, bro. I'm just buying and selling, bro. Engage jump.
Engaging.
Highly
jump
set up
drive.
voice commands. I am using voice attack. I'm not playing on console. I'm on PC. Voice attack is the app that allows me to talk to it, and it runs macros that just so happen to have voice effects attached to them.
Adjusting
So
for jump.
go to voiceattack.com. You can get it straight from the developer, or if you buy it on Steam, it costs like $2 more than it otherwise would, but it's still there.
The next 2 stars after this are not scoopable, so make sure we are good on fuel here, Commander.
Mind your business. I mean, we just refueled, so we should be fine. I do also like times like this where I'm not mad at the heads up. Like, you know, we can't jump, we can't do anything but fuel these next 2 trips, and you good. It's like, all right, cool. Appreciate the heads up. That was nice. I needed that.
We're now 4
Cartography
jumps
has
from
now been
Col
updated.
285 sector DX-G 325-0.
That's a decent amount of fuel. Size 3 was the perfect size. Engage jump.
There's a body in this system with unidentified
Frameshift. Now
biosigns.
engaging.
Commander, body 9. Now jumping to Col 285 sector DeejayKnight 24-6.
Spelled like escape, like.
The star we are approaching is not scoopable, and neither is the subsequent star in our route. We have 3 jumps left to go. There are 6 bodies in the system which have biological signals whose type has not been confirmed. Big Daddy. Perhaps we should explore further.
It's right there. I had to do it. Engage jump.
Jump drive. Engaging.
Jump drive. Engaging. Should get back into Elite. But I would start all over if I don't get back on my Xbox. I mean, if you are hopping on the PC, you can transfer all of your stuff from Xbox. Like, there's a couple things that don't transfer, but for the most part, like your ranks, your credits, like your modules that you engineer, I feel like all that stuff comes with you. So if you get it on PC and you get Odyssey, you get all of the updates that Odyssey has that you don't have on Xbox. And I think that's like the username, because different platforms, you might need to get another username. What up, Gladestone? How you been, fam?
We have 2 jumps left to go.
Scanning now.
So, go to the Frontier website. They'll let you transfer your stuff. It exists, and you just keep all the stuff you had. Engage jump.
Jumping.
How's the update? Yes. I highly enjoy it. Got the biggest ship on the side that has the medieval ranks. Then you're talking about the cutter on the Imperial side of things. I just got out of my cutter because I was more confident in being able to get this thing kitted with the additional 52 more cargo. I'm a Duke with the Imperial, with the Imperium, and I have a cutter as well, so another field.
As is the subsequent star.
At some point, I'm going to level up the Federation just so that I can get hands on a Corvette, just so that when people say, like,
The Corvette is better.
We're now
It's like,
one
all right,
jump from
I have
Call
one, but for what I'm
sector
doing,
DX-G,
this ship
B25-0.
fits better. Like it's just gonna take time. That's all. But yeah, if you have the game on PC now, you can transfer all your stuff. It's the next ship I was working towards. Nice. Yeah, the next system is my system. Engage jump.
Engaging jump drive.
Hey, the Corvette. Dope.
Charging.
Dope, 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 dope,
Vector.
Now jumping to Call 285 sector DX-G.
Appreciate the follow, Archer Child. Thanks much.
This star we are heading
Phrasing.
to is scoopable.
I have the odd feeling that your username might
This is the final stop in
relate
our
to
current
Archer,
route. What
the
are your
show.
orders, Commander?
So I had to pop the phrasing out of principle.
There are 3 bodies in this system which have biological signals whose type has not been confirmed.
We're just done with phrasing. Hey, phrasing. Almost there, almost there. Almost there, almost there. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Come on, get in here.
Specify the size, class, and subtype of cannon required.
I said, come on. I said nothing about a cannon. Mind your business. Stop listening to me. Cyril Figgis. I mean, it's right there. It's one of my favorite lines from that entire show. I mean, what's your name? Cyril Figgis. It's Stir Friday. I need to stop watching so much Archer because it's almost to the point where I can just like quote a series of the episodes, and that's probably not the best thing. I mean, I like it, but it's probably not the most important thing, even though it's right there. Disengage cruise.
Disengaging cruise.
Hey. Request docking on my mark. Request docking. Hey man, y'all just don't be listening to me. Alright, I refuse.
Docking request granted.
Landing pad 22, Lover.
Shall I transfer power to the shields?
Yes, yes, it is the best thing. What? I feel like I talk a lot, so I completely forgot what I was saying.
Fine.
Yes. Okay, no, you already stopped. Archer, yes, absolutely.
Landing gear, Commander.
Yes.
Lowering gear.
Call me Captain.
Landing gear deployed.
Didn't work.
Phrasing.
The dragon walked away. Disrespectful. Disrespectful. Oh, damn. Man, I legit thought bro was trying to take my space. I was like, how dare you, bro? You see that you are not the size for that location. I know you're not talking about blowing me up when I'm the motherfucker who called all y'all here. Like, I refuse to believe that y'all have the audacity to attempt to suggest lethal threat to the dude who literally is the reason you're here.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
If you don't move, we will be forced to lethally destroy you.
Oh, I will meld all of y'all's faces. Shut it. Alright, cool. What did you think I said now?
Commander DeejayKnight, it's an honor to have you back at our station. How can we exceed your expectations?
Which artist would make the best hip hop music for Footing Through Space? Kendrick, Lupe, Kid Cudi, Chance the Rapper. Just on top of the head, those would be the people who I would imagine. So I feel like all of them have already done some stuff. I mean, Andre 3000 is just everything. Andre 3000 is for everything. Andre 3000 is for the people. So whatever music we talking about, he's on that list. He just is. There's nothing you can do about that. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. It's just a stack. To Stevie, it's just a stack. Bookmark stations. We're going to. Why is all that way down here, Kylie? I mean, it's there.
Setting course for Cole.
I mean, is
285
Oleg the
sector
closest place?
GC-I B24-9.
Let's go back here.
We
I
will
feel
reach
like
our
Oleg may
destination
not be
in
the
3
closest
jumps.
place. We got Stephenson Station, still 1,000 light seconds, 55 light years. Oleg is 60, so it's not too far. We might be able to get, if we could find somewhere that was 1 jump closer, that'd be dope. Yeah, but they don't have enough. Stephenson Station, that 1,000 light seconds is a problem in comparison to 38. Like, I think we'll just stick with where we've been going. Also, we'll be able to pay off whatever fine we have at the station that we're about to go to anyways. Only man to ever make an album of music that is nothing but hip-hop RPG music, literally. Is this game worth it? Easily, Luna. I think. Request landing gear. Or I'll just do it! Because y'all messed up my wording and y'all gonna take too long. I'm trying to move. You know what I'm surprised at? I'm surprised I haven't seen more people remix Andre 3000's Flute album. Engage Jump.
That's a negative.
Stupid mass lock. 1 second. I see you had a question. I'm going to answer it in a second once I get this jump kicked off. Hurry up. Engage Jump.
Charging frame
Right.
shift drive.
Is it all space combat or is there stuff on the planets themselves? Oh yeah, there's plenty of stuff to do on planets. Is there as much as in Star as there is in Star Citizen? No, but it's like Odyssey is the newest thing in Elite. There's a bunch of stuff to be done. Right now, we are in the midst of doing some of the most boring stuff in Elite, but it's so that we can do some of the coolest, newest stuff in Elite. We are basically going to star systems or going to stations, getting a bunch of resources because we're claiming that star system. That is going to be the Night Core community's system.
Scanning for
Moving forward, because I'm literally the system architect, so I'll be able to choose what we put on the planets, where we put it, a lot of the cool stuff. Appreciate that follow, Luna. So it's boring to be getting, like, buying and selling stuff, but one, we actually get paid greater than the galactic value for selling stuff to the station, and also, it's gonna be mine. Engage Jump.
Jumping.
So that's pretty cool in and of itself. Is it harder to get into this game or Star Citizen? Yes. They're both difficult to get into for different reasons. EliteDangerous starts you off. I mean, I haven't started with a new character since Odyssey dropped, so I may have to make a second account just to see what that process is like. But typically with Elite, you start off and you do the tutorials. Like, I would highly recommend. Elite being a complete game means that it is capable of doing more in the beginning to teach you how things work. So you'll have an easier time completing all the tutorials in Elite. Much easier. Because there's all the tutorials for stuff in Elite. Star Citizen does not have all the game mechanics done, so it's not going to have tutorials that are fully perfect in game to teach you how to do stuff. Now, there are plenty of guides, and they actually have a system of, like, essentially Sherpas, people who will help you get into it. What up, Apollo? Good to see you. Engage Jump.
Jumping.
Frame shift drive charging.
But EliteDangerous has more places easily. There are 400 billion. Either way, 4 billion is still a stupid number. Star systems in EliteDangerous.
Report
0.02% of the amount of star systems, whether it's 4 or 400, 0.02% of them have actually been found and seen by a player.
The star coming
Exit
up.
destination confirmed. Arrival in 5.
100% cycle through the tutorials a few times,
3,
guaranteed.
2,
Do the tutorials
1.
and then do them again. Derek, what up? We're going to CE centers tonight. Poor you, this game or
this is our
X4,
target
it's up to you.
destination.
This game has
What's
multiplayer,
next,
X4 does
Commander?
not. Last I checked.
There's a
X4
body
was still
in this
single
system
player.
with unidentified biosigns. Commander. Body B4.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
If only console was like this, you could fly ships and sell stuff in console PB person. That's not a thing you can't do. Like that's been in all of the Elite versions. The main difference though is that Odyssey, the stuff where you can get out on foot and walk around, you can't do on console. But that's because I think it's basically like 4 different things that affected the process. One, Odyssey dropped in the midst of everything being COVID time, right? So like they ended up having to let go some people, which sucked because I don't know personally where they had to let go of people from, but when you let go of people, it makes it a whole lot more difficult to do things that are spanning multiple consoles. That's one thing. 2, by adding on-foot combat with weapons, if memory serves, the ESRB rating changed from like ships in space shooting at each other to people on the ground shooting at each other, 2 completely different things. So that ESRB rating may have needed to get adjusted. I have not verified that, but I've heard that multiple times. 3rd, updating things on console is expensive. If you need to put out a major patch, typically the last I remember hearing the number from someone who I trust was that it was $10,000 to submit a patch to Xbox for verifying to make sure like your update doesn't break the console or something like that. Similar pricing on PlayStation, which means 20 grand a month or 20 grand a week. Disengage, Cruz.
Disengaging.
20 grand a week that a community goal is updated, and we just ended a community goal. They didn't start another one immediately, but we just finished one. So losing people, ESRB rating change, expensive to update every time they put out a major patch. Then you add in the fact that Odyssey did not run on the PS4 and Xbox One well. Odyssey didn't run well on the PC when it dropped, and I know because I have a pretty beefy gaming PC and have for the majority of my time streaming.
Landing pad 17 is located at 10 o'clock.
Nothing's been discovered. Not even that nothing's been discovered, just like not a lot of space has been discovered.
Just ease it in
But that's how
slowly
that's
first,
how much.
Then suddenly thrust it all the way in.
Phrasing?
What? What?
You're on course, Commander.
Ooh, want to be dangerously elite? Try this game out, fam. It was literally $8 and some change not long ago, Derek. So like, do it. Thargoids did it too. Thargoids do a lot.
Fine. I won't disturb you again.
I got that threw me all the way off. I'm completely gone now. Gotta get back to Star Citizen. Yes, you do, because they've been doing a lot of good updates lately.
Meters from touchdown.
Everything looks fine, Commander.
Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing modules.
Landing gear deployed.
Let's see. Real questions is Federation or Empire. I feel like it fully depends on what kind of gameplay you want to involve with. I mean, the gameplay, not even that. What kind of ships you want to fly? Because Imperial ships tend to be Gudamaya ships, and Gudamaya is like the prettiest of the ships. They're like the BMW of space, basically. They're fancy ships. They sound the best, in my opinion. And if you get the Duke, you get the Cutter, which is like the biggest hauler in the game. I just decided to get this because I get like 50 more inventory while still keeping my shields. The Cutter is the biggest cargo-wise, but I think there's a module I don't want to remove because we can't go down to size 5 shields, which means, like with this, I got to go down to size 5 shields, which made it easier for me to make the switch. Wish they didn't abandon this game on console. We literally just ended the conversation on why they abandoned this game on console. Like, when I say just, I mean absolutely just. But to run through them really quickly, ESRB rating changed because on-foot gunplay is different than in-ship gunplay in space. You actually see people instead of seeing a random thing that just so happens to supposedly be a cargo pod. So ESRB rating change. Consoles could not run Odyssey on launch. The optimization was mid. Even on a gaming PC, I stopped playing Elite for 3 years because of the optimization. Then you've got the update price. It is expensive. Typically, it was about 10 grand to run a patch by Microsoft. As of the last time I heard from a verified source, which was some years ago, it was like 10 grand, a major patch, which means you have to pay similar price to PlayStation. So if they're updating Elite on the Xbox and PlayStation, that means 20 grand every time they complete a community goal, of which they were typically running community goals once a week. So ESRB rating change, optimization sucked because the Series X, well, not the Xbox One and the PS4 could not play the game. The expensive cost of updating, and they had let people go because it was all happening in the midst of COVID. So I understand the frustration of them stopping development on the games, and I agree with you, it sucks. That's why they still have it to where if you were playing on console, you can transfer all of your data to PC if you decide to start up on PC. Odyssey is in No Man's Sky. No, Odyssey is in the update for EliteDangerous that lets you walk around on your feet. You can walk around on foot in Elite now. Previously, the only thing that you ever saw your feet for was the bottom of your cockpit. You just saw your toes because, I mean, you're a pilot and you have toes. So that was it. That's the only thing you ever saw in Elite. But once Odyssey dropped, I think it was like 2021, Odyssey gave you the ability to actually walk around. So like if I disembark from my ship right now, they're going to take my ship under and store it, and then you're good. How do you get your text on the PC less blurry? Been struggling to find the fix. What's your resolution? Typically for me, anytime I have issues seeing text, I up the resolution. Mackie Mouse Media with a follow. I like a raw utilitarianism of Fed chips, then that's probably your choice. Easy game. So yeah, this is what Odyssey did. It lets you walk around. Like you actually have feet that you can see. Holy crap. This thing's giant. Oh man, I thought they had me near. Wait, is this close to where we can go inside and talk to people? Did they make it easier to not have to go to the front of the ship to go actually talk to people? That's dope. I wish every ship did that. Put me near the door to where I can go inside. Only 1080, I'll try that. I don't have a beefy PC though. Also look at your, I feel like motion blur. I try to turn motion blur off in everything because by default it blurs. If you have a GP or NVIDIA or AMD, it should have FSR and DLSS in there as well. So really go through your graphical options before you adjust. It's really going to be Star Citizen before Star Citizen. I mean, they're both going for the same kind of thing. So I don't even think that's the case. Because they have on-foot gameplay right now. Is this to the same level of on-foot gameplay as Star Citizen? No. But like,
I really need someone who can handle themselves.
if I wanted to go do an on-foot mission, I could do it right now. If I was out and I needed to buy a ship, I could literally come in here, load new ship. I don't even know what that means. I'm not even trying to play games.
Any advice, just let me know.
Oh, that's just what it does. It just switches the ships. Dope. So if we wanted to go over here, we could talk to May.
Ships available. What do you take your time?
And literally just come over here and buy a ship if we wanted to. Like they added in a lot of stuff.
I'll be here if you change your mind.
But yeah, they are adding stuff to Elite, but Elite is doing things differently than Star Citizen. They're both aiming to make a game where you can explore space and have a great time doing it. Find random life, fight it, save it, scan it, do science. Like we can go buy new suits, weapons right here. This was not a thing before Odyssey. You could not walk around before Odyssey. Why can't Star Citizen do this? The elevator didn't kill us. I feel like the elevator's a loading screen in this. Star Citizen loads and everything is already loaded. Like they literally are just unloading the space station. You see the little clip just was just switching us over to this. That's a much smaller ship than it looks like for it to be on a large pad. Including your dead body back to the medical center.
Damn.
Savagery. But I mean, Sometimes you gotta be savage to do what you do. All right, so let me get back into my seat. Board. So that is what Odyssey added. And there's, you can go, if you go to a conflict zone in Elite and you see that you can go fight somebody in space, you can literally go talk to one of the contacts in there, fight in that conflict zone on the ground. So there's a lot of cool stuff that they've been adding and changing. That Star Citizen elevator loading in a nutshell. Jokes. All right, so let me hit the starport services because we did order a couple of pieces that should be here by now because they were almost here when we left. We got the power distributor, which gives us a D-rated power distributor. So instead of, what is it, 16 what now? Before we go in, 16.65. We go up to 16.86, which is not too bad. And then we can go sell the other one. Oh, nah. Replace module. We select this. Does it sell for anything? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna bother with that. And the sensors. Actually, was it the sensors? No, it was something else. Got the power distributor, life support, frame shift drive, thrusters, power plant. That doesn't sell for anything. I wish there was a way to see what stored modules we have here at this location instead of like going to look at everything. Because I know there was something else that we were waiting for that was not the power distributor, but I'm glad that we have it because any little bit more jump space is a good thing. I definitely want to get another thruster. I want to get a 7A. Wish I could buy it somewhere else and have it sent here. That'll be so dope. Every couple of months, I get the Corvette in like 10 years ago. Hey, sometimes it's like that. That's the joy of it, right? Like you could play however you want. You want to not do something else and just rush to the thing you want? Go for it. Have at it. Have a great time. You can do it. You want to take your time? Play something different? You want to go do some pirating? Do some fighting? You can. I like all of it. Did we get everything we needed already? We did. All right, cool. We get up. Has the game changed much in 5 years? I mean, they just have been adding in new ships. They just added in the opportunity to colonize star systems, which
Setting course for Col 285 sector DX-G B25-0.
Deliver some resources
in 5 jumps.
So that we can continue colonizing star systems. Like, they just put that update out like a month ago. Month and a half? 2 months? Recently. Played so long ago, was wondering. Yeah, I've been playing this game for, it'll be 10 years this November. So I know the feel. For a console player though, get a PC. You can transfer your stuff over from console.
Ship released. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Word, I wouldn't find enough to do. Love the game. Couldn't find the right loop. I mean, there's... I feel like if you are lost in trying to figure out the loop you want to run, look into Power Play. I feel like Power Play will get you right. I personally don't like Power Play because I don't like necessarily getting interdicted when I'm going to do stuff. But if you want to fight stuff, you're gonna do some fighting in Power Play. If you don't even know what Power Play is, you're missing out on an entire gameplay series of things. Power play is basically choosing a political power. So let's say you like fighting. You choose a political power who will give you better weapons. Like, that'll help you do the fighting that you want to do. And then you basically can, at a star system level, go fight people in star systems that are opposing their power, or deliver goods in sneaky ways to locations that like help those people warm up to your political power. Power Play is wild. They just released Power Play 2.0 last year, I think it was. I know they still got some bugs that they're tweaking about Power Play 2.0, but it is still an in-depth experience. Engage jump.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oh, sorry.
Shadow 1, that
Jump
is
drop.
not
Engaging.
why they abandoned the console. We literally just went through that like twice in the last 20 minutes. Power Play can be pretty fun, especially with Power Play 2.0. So many different things you can do. True facts.
We're jumping to Col 284 sector AIB 24-1.
Just mined and transported that. Oh, if all you did was mine, you have a lot of options.
This star we are jumping to is scoopable, but the subsequent 2
Key
stars in our
systems
route
are
are
at
not.
optimal levels. Ready
So
for
before
exit
people
now.
come in with like
For jumps
anger
remaining in
toward
our
one
route.
game or another,
Scared.
or they compare
There's a
this
body in
game
the
to another
system
game
with
that just so
unidentified
happens to do
virus.
similar things,
Commander, Body 9.
keep in mind that the person you are talking to also plays that game. So what the is the point of the negativity? I think I'm more frustrated because so many people are big mad. Like, I play Star Citizen and have been playing that game for a month less than I've been playing EliteDangerous, and people are big mad or big happy. If I play EliteDangerous, somebody comes in like,
Oh, you playing this shit?
or if I'm playing Star Citizen, somebody comes in like,
Oh, you playing this shit? Why don't you play Elite?
bro, play both. Play both. I do. And I play No Man's Sky as well. If it's a space game, the more space games do well, the better space games sell. A rising tide raises all ships. When Elite does amazing things, like giving you the ability to colonize an entire star system, which is what we're doing right now, and I can control where we place things in that star system. Like, if I want to see, all right, cool, that place looks like a great place to go mining for iron, I'm going to put a mining settlement there, and then that's residual income. And it becomes more of a mining system than previous. Star Citizen does great things as well, just differently. That's it. I love both, and I will be playing both for the foreseeable future, but don't be negative against one game. I'll give you a perfect reason as to why to not be negative. David Braben, the CEO of Frontier Developments, backed Star Citizen when it was in Kickstarter. Chris Roberts, the CEO of Cloud Imperium Games, that is making Star Citizen and Squadron 42, backed EliteDangerous when it was in Kickstarter. If the two people making these games can support each other's games, why are you not? Engage jump. Engage jump.
Frame shift drive engaging.
Someone attempts to see nearby locations, colonize, it's all taken up in full. You got to go further out. If you're in the bubble, that's how that works. You're not going to find anything in the bubble. Like, I'm in the edge of the bubble, and it took me a while to find something nice. What about X4? I also own X4, so
Jumping to call 285 sector, DeejayKnight 24-6.
I'll make it easy for you. If you have to get that Squadron 42, nobody's gotten Squadron 42. It doesn't release until next year.
This star and the next in our
They
route
did
are
announce a
in
year and a half ago, though, that it's feature complete, and they're in bug fix mode right now for Squadron 42. But again, Squadron 42 is a secondary game to the multiplayer game that everybody's been
3
playing
jumps
called
left
Star
to our
Citizen.
target destination, Deejay.
So yeah, we can continue
There are 6
having
bodies
these
in the system
conversations
which have
because
biological signals whose type has
I
not been
understand how
confirmed. Stud.
the cake is made in a way when it comes to making games. I taught people how to make them. I taught people game design for like 4 years. So understanding how much it takes to make video games has made me appreciate the fact that Cloud Imperium Games is making a game that is doing more than the vast majority of companies would ever attempt. If they were being funded by like EA or something, they would have canceled the game by now because it's taking a while, because they're doing something that no traditional publisher could or would fund, which is why they fund it themselves. Engage jump.
Jumping.
What up, Blackwater? Good to see you. Kerbal? I have Kerbal. I was about to buy Kerbal 2. I feel like I bought Kerbal 2 and then they ended their development or something like that. So, I mean, you can name space games off and up bottom. If you haven't played Hard Space Shipbreaker, that's just about breaking ships apart from space games. Go do it. CCBB Chop Liver. No, I've played EVE Online a bunch.
This star isn't scoopable, but we can
I'm actually
scoop
waiting
at
for
the next
EVE
2
Vanguard. I
stars
feel like
after
it's
this.
the first-person shooter that they've been working on as well. Do I play Star Citizen? Lots of it.
We're now 2 jumps from coal.
I'm gonna answer. We're gonna see DJ design the spaceship. We have in Starfield, and we will probably do it again in Starfield. What a fantastic game! I moved on to Star Citizen, though. I mean, you don't have to move on to Star Citizen. Elite is still here. Have a good one, Icarus. Thanks for coming to hang out. Appreciate the share. Engage jump. Let's see. I didn't buy the Horizons expansions. It's still worth me giving Elite another go without it. They added Horizons to Elite, the base game. So Horizons is a part of the base game now. So the ability to land on planets, everybody can. Engage jump.
Jumping.
Starfield is bad as people say? Not at all. Starfield is a Bethesda RPG with a space candy coating. If you played Skyrim, Oblivion, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and you enjoyed them, you're going to get that gameplay, but with a spaceship.
79808.
And the ability to steal people's ships, which the first time I did was dope. Like, we landed on a planet and I saw a ship land in the distance. I walked up to it, dude was like, hey man, you got any water? And I was like, sorry man, I don't have any water. I went up to a ship. I had the ability to pick locks. I picked the lock on it. I went to the cockpit and I was like, hey look, they let me sit here. And then I sat there and then it was like, hey, you want to start it up? I started it up and we went off into space. So for me, some of my favorite moments of Oblivion or Morrowind or Skyrim were like crouching and stealing people's stuff. Non-space games, yes, those two. Oblivion Remastered looks tempting. I have Game Pass, so I already will be able to play Oblivion Remastered whenever I'm ready to. So yeah, dope. Engage jump.
Jumping.
Frameshift drive charging.
There are a ton of great games out there besides space games, true facts. You keep the ship just for the session? No, when you steal a ship in Starfield, it's yours. You can't sell it until you register it. You have to get a fake registry, basically. But like,
You're jumping to coal 280.
it makes you lose a little bit of the value that you would have had if you were to just like steal it. But like, you get to keep that ship.
The star we
You
are
can't. There's certain things you can't do with it. Like, I don't think you can sell it, but you can still upgrade it if you want to, if memory serves. So like, when you steal the ship in Starfield, that's yours. It's just yours now.
We have arrived at your requested
So,
location. Would you like to take me now? Oh, apologies. I meant where would you like to take me now? There are 3 bodies in this system which have biological signals whose type has not been confirmed.
Anything new in
Commander,
Elite? We literally just got done talking about
explore
it.
further.
This that we're doing right now, they added in the Trailblazers expedition. The update is the ability to colonize star systems. I'm the system architect of this system, which means I have to deliver a stupid amount of resources so that they can build the space station at the front, and I'm going to be able to choose where everything else goes in the system. So we're going to do a deep surface scan of the planets, whichever ones have good mining locations are where we're going to send mining settlements to mine and sell the stuff we mine. Yeah, it's exciting. Could you scrap ships? Yeah. You could sell ships that you stole in Starfield, but you have to like spend money to register them to you. So like, you lose a little bit of the sale value. Do the people that get that ship back if you steal them in Starfield? No. Once you steal it, it's yours. Hey, thanks for coming to stick around, Derek. We're going to talk tomorrow or sometime soon, because we're going to be literally leaving at 6 to go and watch Sinners, and I'm very excited about it. You ever play with your followers? Occasionally. Like, right now, like, I am mostly just soloing, but I typically keep my friend lists to subs, just because I'm lucky enough to have a large following of people. For example, on Twitter, on Twitch right now, I'm at 103,972 followers. So I don't want to just accept every friend request that comes in, because I don't know what the maximum is, and I don't want to remove people once they've joined the friends list, if that makes sense. So I try to keep it to subs only. That's not against anybody in particular. It's more just that, like, 100,000 on Twitch, couple thousand on YouTube, 12,000 on TikTok. Disengage Cruise.
Super Cruise.
No friends list is that massive, so I'm trying to make sure that I keep it fair. It's been subs for followers or for friends list the entire time. I try to keep it that way. Now, if you just so happen to be friends somebody who's in the crew and just so happen to join through them, there's ways to get around the system. We built it in to make it easy to do. Waiting for atmospheric worlds to drop on Elite. I mean, if you're good when it drops. If you're already a good pilot when it drops, then you're already ready.
No fire zone entered.
Nothing wrong with getting good before it's there. And I have played this game in VR. I have an Index over here and a Quest 3 over here. I could hop in. Part of the reason why I use the Track IR is because it gives me VR experience without having to require that I put on a very warm headset.
Landing pad 2, Commander.
How much is your ship? It was 60 or 70 something milli for this one. And then the upgrades were probably like another 100. Yes. Only crashed into a planet a couple times. Yeah, that brings about the rule of Elite. Do not fly what you cannot rebuy. Right now, if I crashed this ship, my rebuy would be 5.1 milli, which is dope actually, because my cutter is 19 milli. Yes.
Gears down.
Started exobio recently and made $1 billion one day. Exobiology gets you paid like that. Testing gravity the moment I reinstall the game.
Landing gear deployed.
You could test gravity now. Like, you don't have to have atmosphere. Like, there's planets that have atmosphere and still have water, but like aren't Earth-like. It's like little stuff. What ship do you have? I have a lot of ships in this game. Did you grind for it or bought it with IRL money? I bought the Corsair with ARCs because I like to give Frontier money because I've been playing their game for damn near a decade. And really, I only bought it once. Actually, it was gifted to me initially. And then Horizons came out, and I think I got a code for Horizons. And that was the last expansion until Trailblazers. And Trailblazers, they drop for free. So basically, anytime I get the chance to give Frontier Developments money for like skins or whatnot, I'm gonna do it. And I bought the new ship with the ARCs. This ship I bought with money I've had in game because I was sitting on like 600 milli anyways. It's not like I needed to pay money for the Corsair. I just wanted to fly it now. And I could have got the cheaper version. I just didn't want to. I got the cheaper version of the Mandalay. And with this one, I wanted to get a lot. I wanted to see what they did with the top tier version. And after doing it, I was like, all right, next time I get a ship, I'm just going to stick with the base version. I don't need to spend the extra money. But at the same time, again, I like to give Frontier money. When a developer does a thing that is bomb, like that you like, and is your kind of thing, and you don't support them, you don't necessarily make it easy for them to continue doing what they do. So for me, since I bought Elite, I've had Elite for a decade now on Steam. Without them charging for the expansion, my only way to give them funds is to buy ARCs to get paint. So I do it. Does this game have a story? There is a story. There is an overarching story that happens in the background. It is called the community goal. There is
Don't
typically...
forget to power me off this time, asshole. I don't want to sit here endlessly waiting for something interesting to happen in your life.
You're not gonna. You're gonna shut down.
Commencing shutdown procedures.
Right about now. Talking all that for nothing. For nothing.
The virtual co-pilot service is terminating.
Good. So yeah, TLDR, Elite has a story. That story is run through community goals. Like we just had a community goal where you had to go to Dahn, D-A-H-N. They had pirates that were messing with the system. So if you wanted to support the... One sec. If you wanted to support the community goal and get a lot of bonuses, like for example, if you turn in really any bounties that were claimed in the ice rings of that system, like hunting pirates, you got at least 85 million credits and 2 engineered kill warrant scanners. That's kind of fancy. I turned in like 3 million in credits, and then I got 85. So I got paid 3 million, and then he paid me another 85, and with that 85, that's what I bought the Type 9 from. Is that your PC talking? That is voice attack and ED Copilot. ED Copilot is a tool for EliteDangerous that allows you to get a lot more information than you can with HCS voice packs. HCS voice packs allow you to talk to your game and get macros that get pulled when you say certain things, and then once you pull the macros, it does what it needs to do, and then it does things in game, and then it talks to you. So there's a lot of voice packs. I have 16 of them installed, and I'm probably going to end up buying like another couple here soon because I still want to get Ripley. Ripley sounds dope. Let's see. What do you think about the ground combat in this game? I think it's pretty impressive for the fact that they started at the galactic level and then just kind of built it downwards. We got Ebelson and Toe with the follows. Appreciate you. All right, so now, since we're done with Elite for the time being, we're going to play some Marathon for the next hour and like 20-ish minutes because I'm not going to not play Marathon during the fact that Marathon is in alpha right now. It's just going to be a thing I play. It's just going to happen. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just how it's going to work. And if you don't like that, sorry. But also not sorry because I like Marathon. Feels good to me, so I'm going to play it. All right, so let's hop in. And then, what am I missing? Make sure I'm not missing anything else here. Close this. Don't need that anymore. And then close that. And then close that. And then close that. Man, I'm so glad that I see so many things I can close browser-wise. Whew. And now, cool. Marathon. Let's switch over to marathon over there. And then give me that. Want marathon to do well, but I don't care for extraction shooters. It is not for everybody, like at all. But that actually is what I like about it, is that it's not for everybody. I'm a big fan of extraction shooters. I personally like the idea that they're doing something different because Bungie's been making shooters for how long? Like, I've been playing Bungie games since Halo, Destiny. They know what they're doing when it comes to shooters. I play their games because I feel like the gunplay is always going to be a dub. Like, it's always just going to be a good time. And I feel like that is always a thing to be celebrated. I also like the fact that it seems like they're doing a really good job of making it to where new players or people who don't play a lot of extraction shooters still have the opportunity to get in and have a good time. And to me, that is such a crucial part of the entire process. If you can't make it easy for people who don't play your game type to play, then what's the point, really? 30 years or something like that? Yeah, it's ridiculous. Also, Sony owns Bungie now, so it's pretty dope that they're putting it on Xbox too. It's so weird that Bungie was originally owned by Microsoft. Or like, they were originally indie, making PC games, and then Microsoft was like, oh, that Halo thing? Yeah, I'm gonna need that. So they bought Bungie, and then Bungie was like, all right, cool, we out. And they left, and then started making Destiny, and then Activision bought them, and then they continued to make Destiny, and they left Activision, and they were just gonna be independent, and they were still making Destiny, and then they just, Sony was like,
hey, you want to work for us?
And they was like, all right, cool. So dope. But before we do anything else in this game, I do want to point out I am a marathon creator, which is why, did I forget my actual drink? No wonder I've been thirsty in here. I'm a marathon creator. Like, they had a playtest and brought out a bunch of people to play. I was on that group of people who got to go play at headquarters like last year. And those of you who've been around for a while may have seen the marathon mug that I've been drinking out of for like a year now. So yeah, I'm excited about it. But let me go grab my drink so that I can keep drinking water. And then let me check my loadout before we hop in on a run. BRB. All right, we're back. Let's get in here and get some of this. I'm enjoying it, Philly. Why would you think I'm capping? Like,
what?
I'm confused. All right, so we got the claymores. We got the, well, like critical health. Your heat capacity is increased. Good, because you need to dip when you're at critical health. We got the vault situated. Do I want any of these? Not really. I want to bring this, but I need to be able to buy more of these on the black market before I do. Take this, put this in the vault now. Dope.
Dope.
Now I gotta back up. Get in the vault. Ooh, helping hands. Revive speed is up. Let's go. Purchase the backpack. Do it. Thought it was video. No, you good? I was just confused. This is like,
Is he actually playing or he capping?
like, bro, like I just went to get some water. Like, can I get some liquid? Can I make sure that I'm not parched while I'm playing? Sheesh. All right, so let's see what missions we've got. If you want to play marathonthegame.com, join the Discord. There is a channel where you can ask for access to the alpha. It is an alpha. It's not beta, or at least they're calling it an alpha, so I'm going with what they're calling it. If you've never heard of alpha, alpha typically means a test with features and game mechanics that are not completely finished. So it does make sense that there's going to be some stuff that isn't fully finished in the game, and I think that's kind of dope. Oh, you only get to pick one at a time? Interesting. So loot containers and hauler. Arrangement to complete tasks for Traxxas Off-World Industries. Upgrades. There are 9,364 listings for upgrade. Got the alpha work just stuck at work on for PS5 or boss. I wanted to spend my time on Steam. I'm on PC, so I got mine on Steam. 8 rolls of vault capacity for the rest of the current season, so that's going to be another 1,300 some change credits. 12 microprocessors, but what else do I need sooner than that? Explosives, standard grenades from the black market, dope. So basically go in and survive a couple of missions because we got to extract some stuff to even get those. So we got to go loot containers and hauler, and then we get a welcome package with a modded overrun AR. So let's go back. Let's go back. Also, feeling the savagery of like, yeah, man, are you playing or you capping? But you already have access, so you know you can play. Alpha before beta, beta probably coming in July. I feel like I don't even know what the specifics they're going to be doing on anything, so I don't even want to guess. I just know September 23rd is the launch date of the game, is what they're planning currently, so we'll see. The first one I've seen on here. Yeah, but like if you know it's out, you know there's no need to lie. Run by hello and I appreciate you. Hey, I appreciate you right back, Cypher. Appreciate you. Appreciate you in return. Obviously not just because you appreciate me. I appreciate you because you're a boss. Also, I think this is the first time I've chosen solo in the alpha so far. So let's see how well I can do by myself without having somebody to help me out.
Bruh.
Wrong button.
Can we survive without assistance?
I don't know. Like while I do some chores. Hey, nothing wrong with chores. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Just need a little bit more time. Things to engage with other players. I mean, that's fair. I feel like right now I feel like it's a solid balance. I don't necessarily want it to be more interactive with other players, like especially while you're in a mission. You don't need to attack other players, and I feel like it's at a good balance of that. If they add more players, then I feel like it'll be too much interaction with other players if you want to just go in and hop in and not necessarily have to shoot people. But I also feel like there's going to be more maps. We got 2 maps available now, so I feel like if you haven't tried the second map, it might already have what you're looking for. The map might be smaller. I don't know. Marathon has a lot of potential. I think it's great thus far. I also love the fact that it's very colorful. I know a lot of people are like,
I hate that it's colorful.
Nah, son, give me this. I need a colorful game.
UESC presence confirmed. Execute with strategic intent.
All right, let me crouch, check the map. So that is, we need to go in there. Go straight up north and then hard east to extract. So what'd you think so thus far? Colt, I know you have a tendency to play a lot of shooters, and I appreciate your opinion on these sorts of things. And when you say it has a lot of potential, say more. Bungie got great gunplay, moving. I like it. I mean, that's, to me, that is the expectation. Bungie is forever gonna have gunplay. I just expect nothing less. If they don't get the gunplay unlock, I'll be very surprised. So like, it felt nice to me from jump. No, their art design, big same. I feel like the art in this game is my favorite part. Like, I absolutely love the fact that it is so colorful. Like many people, not fans, that you're not the people that they're trying to talk to with this. And that's cool with me. Do I want to try to take bro out? You know what? Yeah, let's get it. Do I want to get greedy right now? Oh, damn. Yeah, it's too many of them. I don't feel like doing this if I'm in here solo. Never want to touch Tarkov, but this one I played just from watching the other day. That's everything. Like, I highly enjoy games like Tarkov. And I like the fact that Bungie has done a really good job of making it to where somebody who doesn't like extraction shooters can still hop in this and have a good time. That is hard to do. How's the game? I enjoy it thus far, but I know that not necessarily everybody does. So I try to keep it fair. All right, so since they're over there, I'm gonna rush in here. What is this? What's a fungal growth? I'm with free stuff. All right, now. Is that a player or? Commander deployed. All right, we about to dip. As long as anybody out here, we out this piece. Bet, time to go. Oh yeah, I don't need to be whatever. I don't need to be near whatever that is. What's this game about? Tau Ceti IV. Super excited. This game looks so damn good. Lots of fun. It is lots of fun, I think. Ooh, wait a minute. Damn it. Somebody shot it. I like how these are basically low flood. Damn it. Oh, there's another one. Son of a bitch. So I'll kill, loot, get better pretty much. But like there's actually a story. Alright, those are players. I hear sprinting, which is what makes me think those are players and not AI. I don't think I've seen an AI sprint. Seen an AI lightly jog. Not quite sprint. Story coming later, alpha test build. Oh yeah. But like even now, like
Profit opportunity identified.
they discuss the story. They just don't go into super amounts of detail with it. Cause alpha. They want to save the full story for launch. Got him. Let's go, baby. Oh, I see you, bro. You ain't slick. You ain't slick. You ain't slick. Oh, great. Backup coming from another angle.
Signal recall window.
Parents in the Marathon game was this. I mean, it is based in the Marathon universe. I gotta get used to these keybinds more. I'll look for at least the same aesthetic. I mean, different game, different era. So I say let them cook. The key though is it's Bungie. Bungie knows what they're doing when it comes to shooters. Okay, I just wanted to make sure bro wasn't right there. I'm trying to come in here and do this. I don't need bro shooting at me while I'm moving in this. Damn! Thank goodness he was that low, because I do not want to see how much it was going to take to take bro down. I need these light rounds, no room. Ooh, LMG is going to be better than the same exact weapon that I got. So let me see what's in here. Oh, med pack backpack. Wipe that bit. Let go. Let me swap this out and then swap it equipped weapon and then I not have room for that. Oh, we gotta go drop one thing if I want to pick that one up. So let's see. Can we compare with that when I hit the inventory? Nah. All right, I'll just leave it be because we already have one. I definitely wanted to pick up the LMG though. So we got the LMG. We got the LMG. All right. UESC commander defeated. Good. So see the point of them calling it the same franchise. It is still based in that franchise. That's why they call it Marathon. They're the creators of Marathon. So like, I get the feeling if they wanted to set up something to be Marathon, if anybody would be the company to do it, they would do it. You know, I think they would do it. Like, it's not like they're gonna trust somebody else to make their game. I understand you wanting the same aesthetic, but sadly, it's just not the same aesthetic. And I'm sorry that that is the case. But in the meantime, I highly enjoy what this is. As someone who enjoys extraction shooters, I'm all for it. Also, it's Bungie, so I already know the gunplay is gonna be nice. Destiny literally pulling the Halo. How so? Ship straight from the lore. They're making a map with the ship. Yeah, literally. I'm trying my best to not like give away all the stuff, but like the lore of the game we're talking about is thick. This is less detail, more game in my mind. Tarkov is so much detail, it gets tedious from what I've seen. I don't want to spend 45 minutes Tetrising my inventory. That's fair. All right, I think it's about time for me to slide because we already got the hauler squad away. It's time for me to ping my dip. Time to dip. My inventory is full. I don't feel like I want to play anymore games with like taking chances because the longer you take, we live in the need before greed society, and I'm trying not to go greed. We already got as much as we could use right now. Yep, time to go. I hear movement. I don't want no parts. Halo needs to be done. Destiny's in the same spot Halo was after 4. Different company took over Halo. That is no longer Bungie. That is it 4? 4 something? Like it is a studio specifically built to run Halo now. 434. I was thinking 404 and I was like, it's not 404.
Increased hostile action.
Yep, I'm out. I don't want increased hostile action. Did they just drop dudes right behind me right now? They truly just dropped a squad of dudes next to me. How childish. That's what the game knows. Stop making Halo games is cooked. Nah, bro. Halo's not going anywhere. You may think it's cooked, and this has nothing to do with Halo, so I don't even know how we're there. Wasn't too excited about the game at first, but the more I see gameplay, the more I'm sold. I mean, that's the point of the alpha. This is the kind of game that if you don't get pulled in by the visuals of it alone, you need to touch it. You need to see it. Halo Studios, I thought it might be something like that, but also don't. No, I'm not saying that you're saying it is. I'm just saying like, let them cook. That's all I'm saying. Let Bungie cook. Bungie makes great games, has for a long time, and is not going to stop anytime soon. Let them cook. Truly don't care about any of this. I'm trying to dip. Let's see. As it turns Halo, blah, blah, blah. Halo's been out. I mean, bro, like, it's let them make Destiny. You may not like what they've done. If anything, that just means that it may not be your thing anymore. And that's fine. Sometimes you grow out of games. Sometimes you grow out of genres. Sometimes you grow away from things. It happens. And sometimes they go in directions that you wouldn't have gone, but that doesn't mean that you have to play. Don't. Let them cook and then just like leave. Come back later. Bro, I thought that was a player. I didn't know they had cloaks on the enemies now. Rude. Looks great with the story. What, Destiny? Well, then don't play. Like, you already said you moved away from it, so I feel like you've already done what you needed to do to make it what you needed to make it. You're no longer in it. Tight. I'm glad that I'm hoping that you find something that you like in its place that makes you happy. $40 cool. Might be able to just drop down. Forward whatever's in here. Didn't get the drop, but we got this piece nonetheless. Bro, if you don't... prepare for extraction. I am prepared for extraction. If you could let me out, that'd be great. Come on.
UESC reinforcements incoming.
How fast can you move? Decent. There we go. You had to wait for it to finish charging. I did not see the meter. Whoo! Let go. Who's your favorite runner so far? I have not played around with too many of the runners. I've been mostly sticking with Blackbird just because you can find where people are. I like the idea of finding where people are. How am I liking so far? Oh, yeah. This is my kind of game. I like extraction shooters. If you've been here before, you know that I like extraction shooters. I'm with it. And we got to dip.
Let's go.
Completed a mission and everything. Got about lightning, so be careful. I mean, lots of stuff happens. Good luck in advance, or congrats in advance, Barrel Beef Dip. Good luck to you as well, out of principle, but I feel like you got this, and I hope the best for you in the situation that you are heading to. Traxxas, complete that, get that reward.
I am Vulcan. I have been officially assigned as your Traxxas liaison. The Unified Earth Space Council shipping manifest you acquired indicates abundant resources remaining on Tau Ceti IV. As the UESC is our direct competitor, their interest in these resources is a threat to our bottom line. Physical retaliation between corporate and government signatories is limited by the Corporate Non-Violence Treaty. However, you are a non-corporate asset. Engage UESC operatives and use force as you see fit.
How are the factions? Pretty cool. Like, this is the Traxxas faction. There's the new caloric faction, which we only did like light stuff for that, so I should probably accept that. But we got deal damage to UESC and North Relay perimeter, or in South perimeter. So basically, North and South Relay hit them up a little bit. We haven't seen Maida, Arachne, or Sekiguchi. This is the BR. It is a extraction shooter. There's a big difference between battle royales and extraction shooters that I feel like a lot of people miss. And it's not a bad thing. It's just more just that, like, when you know that you go into a place and a bunch of people can fight, somebody gets got. But the key for extraction shooters is that you really don't ever have to see a player or shoot a player at all. Like, I literally didn't see another player, or if I did, I didn't know it was a player, because if it was a player, it likely would have been a squad. So you can extract without seeing another player at all in an extraction shooter. Battle Royale means you have to see other people and you have to win. Problem with DMZ was people played as a BR. I feel like that's the problem, is that if you're in a game like Call of Duty, a lot of people have a tendency to just like, I'm gonna wreck and shoot everything. And it's like, that's cool in some situations, but like if it's not meant for that, you are literally doing yourself a disservice, because you're not playing the mode in the way that the mode is meant to be played. And I feel like that just is sad for everybody. Does death animation different from A1's 2 real players? What? I don't even know what you're talking about. This ain't like DMZ, they just want a regular Warzone. No, this isn't even. Oh, they ain't like regular. Yeah, that's sad. But like, I feel like I love extraction because it adds more tactical gameplay. I love the fact that when you go into a game that is an extraction shooter, if you're playing it the way you're supposed to, you play it like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna get some stuff and then I'm gonna dip. That is the ultimate goal of extraction shooters. So we got a generator mod. Zeus RG, I don't even have that. E95 lookout, don't have that. Keep the ammo. I mean, I don't need all of the ammo, so keep some of that. We do have light. Which one is better? So we got the 9.8 on the firepower, so it's got better firepower. This has worse accuracy than LMG. Ew, the handling is much better. What is this mod? What does this do? Over on AR. Oh, we can't put that on the Conquest? Sadness. All right. Check the black market, see what we got. Do we got any mods? No. We got the Helping Hands. We already have that. The Frag Nades. I do like the Claymores. Luckily, I didn't need them. But then go back to the vault. What is this? Locked container. Oh. Like keys? I got them keys. So let's get rid of this for now. Let's put this in the vault. And then put this in the vault. Move to the backpack. Move to the vault. My vault is full?
Yuck.
So which one of these is the best one? I mean, this one is 60, so I could sell the $60 one and then put the $120 one in there. Because I feel like we're going to get the overrun as one of these anyways, one of the sponsored kits. I do like the sponsored kits out of principle. Access control unit for UESC ground troops. A faint rhythmic pulse can be felt when held. Usage, cyber acne upgrades, new caloric vendor unlocks, Traxxas vendor unlocks, and Mida vendor unlocks.
Dope.
All right, so I could sell a bunch of stuff and work my way up. See, now I'm glad that we got the med pack. Now this is a med pack. Health and shield consumable. Thanks, I'll carry more items. Health and shield consumable usage is slightly faster. Dope. So this is just a regular backpack. This one gets the health and shield so faster. I'm obviously keeping that. They said they're probably picking folks daily. Yes, they are putting out waves for the access. So they're not gonna just like not allow more people. They're just doing it on a timetable. Like they don't want to add in everybody immediately, because the minute you add everybody into a game, that's the minute that you end up having a sucky situation, because the servers get melted. I do like the way that Bungie typically handles their access, because they are decent about how they do it. Like it takes time, but like if you get selected, you actually get to play, instead of like, let's put everybody in and the servers go down and nobody gets to play. Bungie's been doing betas like this for a long time, and I've been a big fan with the way they've been doing them for years. Appreciate the follow, Christopher. Let's see. Gonna be skins? They're just not in it yet. There are gonna be skins. That's not a question. Appreciate the follow, Philly. It's gonna be free or $50. I have no idea. Factions, runner. So right now we've been using Blackbird. I like the Echo Pulse because it lets you know where your enemies are. Tracker Drone gives you a microbot to track down hostiles and blow them up. I like a grenade that you can set on somebody and then get worked. I do like the tactical barricade and the idea of the shoulder-mounted missile pods. So I think I might switch to Locust for a bit. Oh, and you get thrust in the air? Yeah. Double press sprint to move faster at the cost of generating additional heat. Yep, we're gonna rock for Locust for a bit. We're gonna rock with Locust. Especially with crew fill off. Let's do a couple runs solo dolo, not having to worry about people. Yeah, it is very much like closer to Tarkov, but not Tarkov. Like Tarkov is realistic. This is futuristic. Why will be looking at the girl from Trials of the Nine? I don't know what you're talking about. How you playing this right now? I went to, well, I'm a marathon creator. Like they flew me out for one of the play tests, so I got access early. Literally not early, but more like when it went live, I was able to play. If you want access, go to marathonthegame.com, go to their Discord. There is an alpha key request channel. Also, if you didn't get the chance to see it, I didn't even talk about it, but this shirt is from Marathon. So like if you've seen their ARGs, they sometimes have stuff that has like secret codes. I haven't put the video out with it yet, but I went through like a bunch of teas that they sent. So you know, you might find something on this that is a secret. You might. Tells me you want to send you another for me. I got 2 that I sent them to the fam of Stuntman Gene and Pro KCD, because like the 3 of them I'm gonna end up playing with them on stream at some point. And God of War, in case I didn't respond, I thought I responded, but I'm highly enjoying this game thus far. Boom, 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 boom. Need a hoodie ASAP. I mean, that would be dope. I want a zip up hoodie just in case. Had a friend who was working on this, so I was looking forward to it. They got laid off, and now I'm conflicted. I mean, layoffs happen in the gaming industry, fam. If we stopped playing games because they laid off people that we know or our friends, we would very rarely play any games. Playing Elite sent me down a downward spiral in the space games, and now I'm learning orbital mechanics. So you went to Kerbal? Because that sounds like exactly the way that works. Sounds like a Kerbal choice. Make a choice. Kerbal choice. Don't just mute everything. What? Where's my volume? What? 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 I don't think I know what it is. There it is. I ruined things like a silly person. There we go. What the hell? Okay, accidentally the thing. Just like Kerbal Space Program. Yes, it's all your fault.
You're welcome.
It's not usually a shooter player. I understand that. Let me hit the map real quick because we got to go north and south relays for the missions, I think. Oh, wait. This is geological survey and overflow. Oh, bet. So we're right next to where we need to be. Ooh, a bunch of people. Reload this now.
I have detected an opportunity for considerable profit.
Is that a player or not? Okay. How dare you be this slow loading? Okay, so this is why I had the other weapon that was not a LMG. Oh, we about to get got. Woo. Wrong button. I don't want another LMG. That LMG. Ooh, I'll take a sniper rifle. I like a sniper. On the bright side, we survived it. That was a lot. You don't give me this damn thing. Rude. Just give me everything right now. I don't care what it is. I'm taking all of it. Except for the LMG. Like, we already got one of those, and I am frustrated with the LMGs already. The reload was the thing. It's already out. It is not. It is early access because the alpha's out. You can go to marathonthegame.com and ask for access, and they will be putting out waves, adding people to the alpha over the course of the 2 weeks that the alpha is going to be up. And it just came out like yesterday, so you still got basically the whole 2 full weeks if they get you in like today. Part of me wants that sniper rifle, but also part of me wants to just drop it because I get the feeling I want to find another weapon that's going to be faster paced sooner rather than later. Ooh, I do need those as well if I'm going to have the sniper though, so. It was cool. I'm highly enjoying it thus far. I love how the music is playing and like it sounds broken.
Updated.
Bro, like, is this not it? No? Let go. I'm never gonna deny a sniper rifle ever in life. Ooh, I forgot about that. Boost with the jumps.
Warning, reinforcements detected. 20
Where in the
minutes
hell?
remain.
Where am I find? Is it gone? I didn't do the thing already. Download geological survey and overflow. So it's here somewhere. We just have to look for it. Pain. It's holding me out of here by now. Ah, it's a player. I know they're on the way in. There we go. Hey, buddy. Here, look, let me set this out here because I know y'all coming. Come on up. See what happens. You love me a good sniper, though? I mean, I had to try it.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
Oh, they went right outside. Oh, damn, bro got past my stupid. Let me just get out of here, bro. I'm not about to let you. Oh, I was trying to do it myself. I should have put one on the other side. I was soloing just to see how it worked. If I could enjoy myself on a solo run. It was cool. I was trying to find this survey. I need to figure out where to go for that. Hit the factions, hit the... All right, let's do this. Because I feel like hitting the teams is going to be easier to do. And since I have one of these, I might as well just put it in there and see what it does. I can't put this on because if I put it on, it's not going to let me use it. Yeah, because once you have this, that's it. You can't bring any other items. Now, it would be nice if I could actually put that on and then store it. But it does say any other items. This is an item, so. Not well. Blum, 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 blum. Come on. Me, so, me, do, ta, me. Run. Let go, let go. Along with a fashion, activate their contracts, complete objectives to grow your reputation, and earn loot after you run. Zones are filled with weapons, gear, and valuable relics. They are well guarded, but even competitors may hold precious materials. You fail to exfil your shell and everything you're carrying will be irretrievably lost, so whoever just took me out got a bunch of free stuff. I hope they enjoy it. I mean, that's part of the game. Is what it's for. That's what it's made for.
Warning, your gear is at risk. You will lose all of the equipped things if you do not extract in this game. Have a good time. Bye-bye.
Have a good time. Bye-bye. North relay, south relay. So south relay is over here. And we got to go to north relay anyways.
Deployment location, perimeter. Expansion efforts in this area ended abruptly after an unknown biohazard event.
All right, let me see what's in the inventory. So we got a V11 punch. I remember seeing that thing. I just haven't used it yet. Dope. Got some shields, med kits, volt batteries, light rounds. Cool. Cool. Enough to test some stuff myself and roll. Oh yeah, that's worth overheating. Beep, 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 beep. I'm sad I missed it with that sniper rifle. That would have been dope. I'm just trying to see what it was about. Since you want to look at me and you got a sniper rifle, backpack full already? Golly, man. Also, let me swap these out. I got a little bit more space. Let go. Let go. What's my mother loving name? Let go. Alright, I didn't really need that. I just wanted to shoot somebody before I dip, so let me go. Damn, I was trying to hit the F key. Oh well, got by the bots. I do like this thing. It's like, here, look, let me attach to you and then just like suck out your insides. That's kind of dope. Also, this is why you don't use sniper rifles close range. It was a free kit anyways. All right, this time I'll actually go in with people and see what we can do. I'll allow crew fill, because I think that to me is the value of the crew fill. It's like when you get slept. Ooh, wait a minute. USC activate new contract. What? Oh, there's more. I'll send you new boosted contracts upon weekly restock. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I like that. I like that a lot. Increase how long pings persist on hostile targets. Finish or siphon. Increases the shield charge returned after performing a finish on a downed runner. Damn. So is there anything I can actually get right now? I don't even want to. I just want to test and see, because I know I gotta actually extract to get some stuff, but I want to see if there's stuff that I can get. Would be dope. Nothing yet. Okay. Yeah, so we just gotta do some runs and just do some extracting, bro. Like, we gotta get some extractions out of the way. Now we could just pop one of these on, because it's the better value of the ones that we have. That's the best one we have. Put some light rounds with, let's see, obviously, so we need more med packs. Get the black market. Only one? Damn, those are expensive, bro. Ew. Transfer that, put those 5 in. So I think I'll stick with 4 for now. And I think that's enough. Like, we could probably put a mod on if they have mods in here, but I also don't want to spend all my creds trying to get mods. But I do like the idea of the revive speed getting boosted. I'm just not going to touch it. I wonder how often you can refresh your black market, because that'd be dope. Although instead of spending that, what, $200 or $300, I could have just spent that $300 on this and then got all of the creds that we needed. So I do like the fact that stuff like that exists. Like, matter of fact, I'm just gonna buy one of these now. Purchase the vault, and I got 2 of them, so I get to put one on back at the vault. What? Cannot move. Can I move with the vault? Is it because we already have one in the vault? Oh, there it is. Dope. I mean, we are down to $335 now, so luckily we got 2 of those. Dope, 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 dope. Back. And now we just we allow the crew fill. We prepare. Ready up. Cancel. Crew fill on. Ready up. Crew fill enabled. If empty when deploying, this crew slot will be filled by a match-made player. Dope. No. I love the music in this game so much. So much. So much. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, we got a heart meet from Hatter. Appreciate you, fam. Thanks much. So north and south relays, we are here.
Disregard emotional hesitation while scavenging perimeter. Expected status of inhabitants is deceased.
Either of you have any missions you need?
A profit opportunity presents itself.
Rude! Ah, they must be on the squad. What up, Hatter? Players in there.
Careful here.
There's gonna be some players in there. Somebody got some smokes. Go grab some squares in there. Golly, they came from every angle. We got flanked before we even started really shooting. Oh no! Why are you chasing, bro? I mean, technically you have to chase. You gotta knock them out so that they can chill out. They can hear you. Music's on console. It's on Xbox and PlayStation. They got him up still.
Restoring ammo.
Dope. I'm not even mad at that. Would I have liked to have been revived? Yes. But it was nice. They did what they needed to do. Well, hope we can help him. Wait, did it actually work through that glass? Somebody's behind them. Oh, still got the other team though. Everybody going. Oh. All right, this is about to go down anyways. Good game.
UESC reinforcements.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way that my team is going to be able to revive me for this, unless he can revive somebody while they're down here. I don't think that's a thing that can work. Good try. Not mad at the gear loss because was it free gear. I really love the fact that this is a thing. You spend $300 in game and you just get a kit. Like, you don't even have to sit here and figure out. Now, is it the best kit? Of course not. But it's tight that it exists. This to me is the reason that this game is going to appeal to a lot more people that are not traditional extraction shooter gamers. Because that's kind of fire, to say the least. Being able to hop in and get into a match without having to figure out the specifics, not having to worry about the specifics. Like, I don't care about any of that. Just give me a weapon and let me shoot. And then just like any other shooter, if you're good and you get the drop on somebody and you get them down first, you get more. GG's. I love that. Absolutely love it. Also, I'm excited to go see Sinners. Movie's about to be dope. I can feel it. Let's go. Alright, so we're down here. We need to go to South Relay anyways.
Warning. Localized threats detected.
What's up?
Risk assessment advised. I have detected an opportunity for considerable profit.
Where's the opportunity for considerable profit, though? I keep hearing that. I need to see where you're trying to send me.
Need eyes on. Threat marked.
Don't have any grenades. Got in here. I need these.
Seeker out.
Profit opportunity updated.
Deploying barricade. Need a fix. Threat marked. Seeker deployed.
Ooh, clutch. I want another weapon. This is one of my favorite parts. Like, once you're down, you can still get revived as long as you don't dip. Boom. Got the homie back. As long as you don't leave, you still in there. I'll be putting this in here, taking this.
Runner threat detected.
Damn it!
Need cover. Down. I'm not done.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
Woo! I really do like this kind of game. Too late time to play now? No, it's not. Go to the website. Go to the Discord. There is a channel where you can ask for alpha access. So stop telling people incorrect information. Matter of fact, let me make sure that I'm not a liar. I feel like I've seen the Discord, and there is a channel of for people asking for alpha access. They're going to be giving out alpha access over the course of this entire 2 weeks, where they are having this game be tested. So, like, let me find it. Let's see. I'm in the creators Discord, so let me. So without looking into the specifics of mine in the Discord, if we go to the Marathon the Game page, join Discord. Except it's me. Oh, I gotta leave a server. Great. Let me figure this out. Because I can definitely leave a server and figure this out. I feel like I know the one that I need to leave. Done. And then we run refresh. And then accept DeejayKnight, and then boom. Welcome to Marathon Official. Would you like to sign up for a chance to join the closed alpha test? It is the first question they ask you. If yes, type /alpha in alpha_access. Next. Finish. Alpha_access. You type in /alpha in here, and then you get to ask for access. And then you have the chance over the course of the 2 weeks that this is live to get into Marathon. So please. I'm a firm believer in the trust but verify thing, and it's like I trusted that like maybe you might be wrong, but notice that I was like, nah, stop lying to people. But I actually showed. Let me go through the process. Let me figure this out. So I got to show you all. You can actually go in and request access to the alpha right now. So all I'm asking is, don't tell people that you can't access anymore. There's still hope. I was misinformed. You were misinformed. You are now properly informed. So now you can tell other people, go try, because they're giving out access literally over the course of this whole thing. It just went into alpha yesterday. There's no way that Bungie, the creator of some of the most massive shooters in existence, wants people to not play their game or try to play their game. I refuse to believe that that is an earth that I live in. So yeah, apply, try, find out. You might not, but at least you'll know because you tried. And that also means if you haven't gone through the motions to ask in the Discord, it seems like a great time to go into the Discord and try. I think. Where do I apply for access? Literally the Discord. Go to the marathonthegame.com. Click join Discord in the upper right. It's going to pop you into the Discord server. It's literally the first question they ask you is do you want to try to get alpha access? And you can click that and click next, and then they give you access to the alpha_access channel. And if we look at the pinned messages, there are none, but like type in /alpha, and that's it. /alpha, enter, and then you can try. So if it's a thing you want to try, go for it. We'll see you on Tau Ceti IV. All right, so does any of these work with any of the stuff that I have? No. Ooh, I do want to put that on. I don't like the glass cannon. When your shields break, you gain a brief burst of increased ability regeneration. It doesn't look like it does anything else negative. When I hear glass cannon, I think like, yeah, it's gonna suck to be you real shortly. It's like, whoa, time out. It's not what we want. I don't want to suck. No thanks. I do like that's an overrun at 150. Like, what does it have that the other ones don't have? 6, 28, 42, 32. 33, 3.6, 37, 20. Seems like the same. Why is this one only $60? And this one's 150. Oh, that's 60 to sell it back, obviously. Selling it back is not gonna get you the same dough. That makes sense. I'm just silly. All right, so we still got to do damage to UESC and North and South Relay. Hopefully we can get a group of people that will agree with me on that's the move to make. I think I still have gear. Yes. Health and shields. Activate contract. It's already activated. Cool. Ready up. Run. This will be the last run because I don't want to take chances on going too far over time and being late for our movie. Like I'm excited to see the movie we're about to see. Map. We can go north or south relay.
Stability check complete. Your cognitive integrity remains intact.
Didn't want to drop all the way down, but I mean, it worked. Great.
Need eyes on.
Don't like.
We are not alone.
Oh, that's players. Dope. Don't need a chem nade. I mean, I'm not a chem nade. I'm not against the chem nade. Let's light some folks up.
See what I'm seeing?
Set them ablaze a little bit.
Profit opportunity identified.
I like profit opportunities. Matter of fact, let me go see what they doing upstairs. Like, what you got up there, Joel? What you up there getting, clutches? Share and share alike, my boy. Okay, can't go up there this way. How did bro get up there? It's out this way? Yes. Oh, damn. It's a bunch of chests up here. All right. I see you, bro. Out here getting paid. I don't know what the digestive organ's for, but I'm not against it. Also, bro just opened all of this. Bro just like, hey, look. It's free stuff. I'm taking it all. Man, I thought somebody shot me. That's me using my boost.
Shields broke. Systems failing. Camo filter engaged.
Damn it! I had the drop on, bro. I'm mad at that. They must have had a better weapon because I had an SMG. What up, Lee? How you doing, fam?
Warning.
Let me do it. Like, nope. All right, let me just do it. Let's just dip. I tried. Let me not let this delay any longer. All right, that was a quick run, so we got time to do one more. We got time to do one more. How am I not leveling up, bro? That's rude. I got to rank up. I'm at the level to level up. You're not gonna let me level up? I'm offended a little bit. Watch me have to do missions first. I'm offended. All right, load out, vault. I actually do like that SMG though, so next time I get the chance, I'm gonna rock that one. What does this one have in it mod-wise? Accuracy +5. Can I put that on this one? Can I take this off? Nope. It's just there. So it's just a part of it. All right, cool. So shields. You know what? I'm at 457. I'm not even gonna bother with most of this. Well, let's just go to the black market and get one of these. And then I'm good. We just go in for a quick run and we out this piece. Hanging in there. Glad to hear it, man. Better than not. Better than lots of the alternatives. I'm glad to hear it. Perimeter.
Reminder, UESC detected nearby. Fatal outcomes are highly
Great, they both
probable.
got to go to overflow and just started rolling that way. Fantastic. That's a team. That's a team of peoples playing together.
Gotta reload.
Not denying shields and health charges. Can't. Bad idea. Swapping these, of course. Yup. Get aluminum rods, creds. I think we have. Now we're good on shield charges. This VR game. That would be wild if this was in VR. I'm actually mildly terrified of the concept. Sniper rounds.
Grab this.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. What a website. Ooh, a bully SMG? Yes, let's take off the conquest. Actually, let's take this out, put that bully on, and then we might keep this one. These. It's got a mod on it. It's 240. It is worth a good amount. So if we can get enough, actually let's swap these two. Yeah, that works. I'm gonna be mad at myself for it later, but same ammo type, so we're good. What's in here? These. All right, we out. Because they're gone anyways. That is a nice little boosty boost to get out of dodge real quick. Anything you find particularly good to draw in this game, or a good draw to get this game? I feel like just the gunplay, man. The gunplay feels great in this. It's Bungie. Like, we know Bungie is great at weapons in their games. So if you face slapping people, I mean, we did slap a bunch of people. It was great. Also, I didn't see the first thing you sent because all I saw was VR game with an asterisk, so I missed that. It doesn't even show the VR. Anything you saw said before VR game asterisk. So what were you saying? I'm sorry that the software is deciding to not show me what you were saying. We got company. I get the feeling they're actively looking for us. We're finishing the game. Destiny set of skins.
20 minutes remaining. Warning, reinforcements detected.
Deploying barricade.
Right. Damn it! Oh, they flanked. No wonder. The AI was over there. Son of a bitch.
Hostile action.
AI got me. Ain't that a bitch, man? That's not even a player. I'm mad at that. Oh well. Ah well, it was fun. Love the view. Oh, appreciate you, man. That was an absolute blast. Slapping on people in VR. It was great. It was great. Great. Crew eliminated. Yeah. Happens. You know what I'm looking forward to? Playing with the fam. Playing with some of our dudes. Alright. So we got paid. Data cards and valuables. Somehow we still got some of that, but interesting. I wonder if I have to complete a mission to level up with these other factions, because I feel like we're right at it and just not letting us get that next level. So we gotta finish these missions, I'm sure. Luckily, we got the South Relay damage done, but it is 5:58 and it's time for me to slide. We're getting ready to go see this movie, and I am not gonna be the reason we are late. If you have never been here before, I greatly appreciate your presence. Your presence is a present. I appreciate the gift. There are tens of thousands of streams you could have watched wherever you're watching right now, so it means a lot to me that you would show up in here at all. It means an absolute ton to me. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you. We'll be back Monday. Sadly, no stream tomorrow. Got some stuff we're going to be doing as a family. It's going to be nice. But, as always, appreciate you showing up. Your presence is a present. I appreciate the gift. Look forward to seeing you soon. Be excellent to one another. I'm DeejayKnight, full-time space and sci-fi streamer. Also, if you're on Twitch, don't forget to leave the stream up. Keep getting those points for your house. It's going to be a great time, I think. Also, let me see if I can do something about the dragon, because I don't think we're going to be able to beat that dragon right now. I feel like there should be a way to fix Le Dragon. No. How do I end? I thought there was a way to end a thing. Disrespectful. Disrespectful. Alright. I don't think I can cancel the dragon. Let me see if that helps the thing. Perfect. Oh my, it looks so much better. All right, cool. Love your faces. Love your butts. I'm out, fam. I think, is it this? Let me try one last thing. All right, I'll figure it out. Y'all be easy, fam. Love your faces. Love your butts. We'll see you soon. I'm DeejayKnight.